What's going on, guys? If you haven't already, hit that like, share, subscribe button, join the VSLP Club, turn on all post notifications for me by hitting the notification bell and all. Alright, I hope everybody's feeling good, everybody's doing good. Hope everybody's having a good day. Today, the topic of conversation is actually some important news that came out yesterday, I believe, that Maserati is no longer making V8 engines. If you've been watching the channel, if you've been watching the videos, you guys will have seen me talk about this. If you've been watching, you knew this was coming. This was no surprise. Been saying this is gonna happen. Been saying that the Maseratis of this era, the first gen quattroportes, second gen quattroportes, first gen Gran Turismo, second gen, third gen, that these cars, that the engines, V8 engines, will be done with, especially the cross-plane crank engines. It will be done with. They will only be making flat-plane crank engines. They will only be, Ferrari will only be making flat-plane crank engines. So you've been watching this, you knew the V8 engine from Ferrari was going to be done with, okay, the cross-plane crank version. We already knew that. We knew that the V6 engine was going to be, Maserati's new engine, a new focal point. So we already knew this. This was no surprise. But I do want to talk about how it's going to affect the values of everybody that has a 4.2 or 4.7. I believe, in my estimation, that the values of these cars now should begin to stabilize. They should, I don't know about rise yet, but I do think they will begin to stabilize. Again, guys, we already, you've been watching the videos, you already knew that this car was a three-way. It was a three-way combination. It was the Pininfarina design, Ferrari engine, Maserati, and Maserati. So we already knew this. Like, if you've been watching, we've already focused on this. We already knew that I was already calling it, that these cars were going to be collectible. Some of you guys have been following me, definitely see what I'm saying. When it comes to having 3 different brands on this car that are, legendary brands. So, now it's just a time thing, until they tick to being classic cars, guys. Again, a V8 Maserati right now is technically, it's automotive history. Okay, so if you have V8 Maserati, you have a 4.2, I don't care if 4.2, 4.7 is part of automotive history now, because they will no longer be making cross-plane crank Ferrari engines. They will no longer be making V8 Maserati engines, okay? There will be no more V8s with a Maserati badge on it. So, I implore you guys now, if you want to get a Gran Turismo, if you want to get a Quattroporte, any V8 Maserati, I implore you to get one soon, because, like I said, guys, if you've been watching, these prices are not going to stay like this, okay? All you guys that are worried about, where the Gran Turismo is going, where the Quattroporte is going, well, that news is pretty much solidified that they are automotive history now, okay? That's pretty much etched in stone now. Now, the only thing I think that can hurt Maserati is if these new engines are shown not to be dependable. But that's a wait and tell thing. What separates those from these, again, is the Ferrari aspect to the engine. So, and the fact that it's shared in so many Ferraris, right? The block. So, yeah, guys. So pretty much, I would say if you want to get, a V8 Maserati, I would definitely say get one as soon as you can. I think this is the bottom, pretty much, of where they're going to be, unless you get something high mileage. But I pretty much think this is going to be the bottom. For good examples, things like that, because that news really just showed us how much we were spoiled and how much we really didn't appreciate. I mean, I appreciate, how much these engines weren't appreciated, until the gavel came down, and now it's like, oh wow. Now I'm looking at, and I was looking in the forums, and again, certain people that, certain people know, and they just know to hold this car. Guys, look at where the Ghiblis have gone, okay, from the 70s. Look at those cars. Look at all of the classic Maseratis, okay? And those weren't even they didn't even have a Ferrari aspect to them, okay? Now, couple that with a Ferrari aspect, couple that with the Pininfarina aspect, okay? And all these Ferraris that are going for, just absorbent amount of money, have Pininfarina badges, okay? So this is what I'm saying, guys. I don't know how you guys, I guess watching, the values of it sometimes it messes with your mind, but guys, have some faith, okay? Right now, this car just got solidified. The Quattroporte just got solidified. Every V8 Maserati just got solidified as being a piece of automotive history, guys. So, if you own a Gran Turismo, if you own a Quattroporte, you should definitely pat yourself on the back right now for picking something, that is definitely about to become legendary. And yeah, definitely about to become legendary, so it is legendary, so I would implore you, if you have one, take care of it. Not making any more of them, literally, even with a, no more Ferrari engines coming, no more V8 Maseratis coming, V8 Maserati engine. So guys, I would definitely say, if you have one, definitely take care of it, treasure it, guys that are looking to sell one, that have one, that are looking to sell it, I would definitely implore you to think twice. I would definitely implore you to, if you can, try to find somewhere to keep it, put it to the side if you don't want to, drive it right now. But it's definitely a car that in the future is going to be collectible. Definitely one of those cars that if you sell now, I believe you'll be sorry, okay? And I do. Just give the car, guys, just give it, I would say 10 years, you really gonna see the value of it jump, quite a bit. Once it's classic car style, it's a wrap. This car is, it's a wrap, to me, but I do implore you guys, if you have one, definitely hold on to it, take care of it. I understand some guys don't want to put miles on them, but definitely at least, still, try to get it out, enjoy it still. But, these cars, in my estimation, okay, they just became collector cars. Now, we have to wait for the market to respond, wait for the market to correct, but I definitely do see a very extremely bright future for all of these Maseratis that we've been talking about, we've been mentioning. Definitely see a bright future for V8 Maseratis, definitely. So yeah, guys, it was definitely good news. I just wanted to touch base on that. Yeah, but if you've been watching the videos, guys, we already knew this was coming. We already knew, we knew that they weren't getting any more cross-plane crank engines from Ferrari. We already knew this. The fact that they're not making any more V8s, period, we didn't know that much. But I mean, we were guessing at that, the V6, the six-cylinder was going to be the new focal point. We were guessing that. It would have been nice to see another V8, a Maserati engine, strictly Maserati, but hey, it is what it is. These new six-cylinders do make crazy power. They don't have the sound of these. This is what I'm telling you guys. If you have one, take care of it, hold on to it, because this car definitely has a bright future. Definitely. So yeah, guys, definitely good news. Now I gotta probably try to, that really lit a fire under me, because now, I want a Quattroporte. If you guys know, I want a Quattroporte. I was trying to decide on the 4.2 and the 4.7. I'm still trying to decide, if I want, the two different engines, or both the same one, still trying to make that decision, but it definitely did light a fire, you know, for me to get on, you know, the quadruporte, road to a quadruporte. So, yeah, guys, definitely good news. Just wanted to share that with you guys. You guys who didn't know, talk about it with guys who did. Put it in the comment section what you guys think it's going to do for the value. Put it in the comment section what you guys think it should do for the brand. You know, put in the comment section what you guys think of the new 6-cylinder engines that they're going to be using. But that's going to be the end of this video, guys. I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. I'm out.